MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Clayton Richard, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Renfroe on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. Lifetime in this matchup. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oswahe is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the three-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at Hosmer. Wow. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Tyler Chatwood, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 2 for 4. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. On the ground up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Carlos Oswahe is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Batting third, left fielder, Will
At the plate, Will Myers. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
First offering on its way. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 2 for 4. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And he's out, trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Adjusted. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now batting, Addison Russell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Runner going a second time. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, number 7. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe moves over No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter.
I did not need to dive. I'm tripping.
But it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a perfect example.
He could have got
taking the ball
easily. I did not
out.
need to
You hear
dive.
that terminology? Stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 2 for 6. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. A runner at first with no outs here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Batting 7th, third baseman, number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one stayed too low apparently. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner. In now, Austin Hedges. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Tyler Chatwood. 9-1-2 due up.
Tyler Chatwood.
Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hosmer will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and Hayward has a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
In now, Chris Bryant. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Clayton Richard. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. A quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 16, Travis Jankowski.
Ready for another chance. Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis Jankowski becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hit down the, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading out for the Cubs, first baseman number 40.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Rizzo.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Javier Baez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Baez will head for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
After it is Myers. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Russell.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Sir, when my father's here? Wow. Oh, I guess you're talking to me.
Into the box now, number 7.
Kalen Jeffords.
Foul ball, however.
How you doing?
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Russell rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So much of this game
good thing I was sending him. He might not have scored from first if I didn't.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here.
What is it with all this surf stuff?
There, safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates.
I'm all right. How you doing?
Into the box, Tyler Chatwood. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Hot day. Not bad.
From
a little sore, but
pitch.
I'm making it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Good sinker that time as he gets.
How are you doing, young lady?
It foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 2-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number
And that's
36.
in there for strike one.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what
Little Kalen
basically
Jeffries
the whole game.
stopped in to see me tonight. Wow.
And this
I'm
is
honored.
swung
I'm
on and
touched.
missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare
I'm
down
not
a
aware I
really
said
good
something
hitter.
amusing.
Instead of working around the zone,
Since you can't
he
stop
challenged him
laughing.
with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that's two impressive
Nighty-night,
fastballs.
Mr. Renfroe.
Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back, saying, I dare you to
Okay,
hit
that's
it.
a ball.
Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Nighty-night, Mr. Renfroe.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Just won't go away, huh? I said good night,
Here he comes
Mr.
again,
Renfroe.
1-2. Again, he
Jesus
sends
Christ,
it
just
out
strike
of
out like a
play.
man. Now, eat this
Another
change up.
1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped
Jesus
foul at home
freaking
plate.
Christ, strike out. Yeah, here it go, right here, strike three.
And a
There you
fastball
go.
swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Mr. Galvis.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. First 2 minutes
Should've
of
stayed
the
in
inning
Philly,
have both
sir,
gone
but
down via the punch
you
out,
got
so
traded.
we'll
You
see
didn't
if he
leave,
can
so
fare
yeah.
any better.
I mean,
Takes a
you know what I
fastball
mean.
on the inside corner.
Oh, God, he'll go with this poop stuff.
0-1, here it comes. And here's one that misses to the Friar shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a swing and a ball
Ooh.
lofted down the right field line and fairly deep.
Good contact, but you're out.
Zobrist is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0.
Whew. Hot.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 18. Ben.
So what you been doing all day, Miss Poopy Baseballs? Little Miss Poopy Baseball.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1-1 now to Zobrist.
Oh.
And he takes a pitch right down
Oh,
the
I
middle.
just let that
was a
one go.
pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Thought that ball might have cut back in.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 22 has room in foul territory. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
Well, of course, I'm here. I'm playing.
Very weakly on the ground. That
And I
winds
see
up
you
foul.
came back.
I like the pitch right there. Got in to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a
Why did I
wave
swing
and
at
a
that
miss
bullshit?
on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting the 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to
Of course it's okay. Thank you.
He's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
I appreciate it.
Back up the middle. Swahili. Shallow center. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
And if you got a little boyfriend that likes sports or anything, tell him about me. Tell him to look me up. Or any friends or anything that's into sports and stuff. Tell them to look me up.
Riding in once again, number 22. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Peace out. Sleep good.
Now here's the pitch. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Padres.
All right.
Austin Hedges.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much. That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Swing and a line drive. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Tap down the line, but it gets fouled.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Shit. On in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he pops him up.
Should not have reached for that.
Foul territory. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 22 is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Drag bunt, huh? We'll see.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a really nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he's retired, 1 away. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Stepping in now, Carlos Asuaje, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 4.
Ready for another chance. Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch is high.
Night.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Petco Park, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Robbie Erlin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Brought in a lefty to face a righty, a switch hitter, and another righty.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short.
Yeah, it seems to work.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 7. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Tyler Chatwood. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to end. Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. 1 away. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now.
Freddie Galvis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the
swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Zobrist looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Into the box now, number 22, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hedges. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hit hard to short. Galvis has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And now batting, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Galvis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Corey Spangenberg is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Randy Rosario is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Randy Rosario.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, Carlos Asuaje. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, and who could argue, San Diego, California. Thanks for joining us on MLB Network. Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Righty,
no
lefty,
hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Rizzo.
Get a Morrow just in case. Keep Edwards up. If the game is still tied.
Oh, and look at
and
this.
The game is no longer tied.
In the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Kind of a rude welcome to the game there, huh, Mr. Rizzo?
And it gives the Cubbies a
oh well.
3-2 lead. Home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And come to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first and second base with double play depth. You create a hole right there and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Here's Addison Russell as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in, number 7. Switch hitter batting left here. He's set and the pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Padres. And Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead. Here's Will Myers. He's looking for hit number 3. slider that he takes a look at. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a flare out toward right center. Baez onto the grass. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Bro, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out.
And a swing and a miss.
And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. This ball game is over.
This ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
left 6 men on base. The Padres, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.